Hey guys, Pat, Elite Action Joe Studios. Hope you're all well today. Today we've got the Sasquad Jeep. This was one of my favorites of the bunch that I did. First we'll show you a quick. So this is two of the team members and two of the different shirts. This one's got the logo. That's the actual Sasquad logo. The official logo. And then this guy's just got the long sleeve that says Sasquad down the sleeve. And that's Billy and Dusty. Now I'm gonna come over here to the Jeep. So this is a vintage Jeep. I just did a respray on it with can't remember the name of this color, but it was just a Walmart can of spray paint. There's a license plate that says Sasquad. Got the camera floodlight hooked up there. Got the hood decal. Moving up here, I've got, if you move around, I've got a computer there that's kind of attached to the dashboard. Got a rifle attached, also a pistol right inside the windshield there for easy access. Get some more decals there. Now this little hook I got at the Dollar Tree and spray painted. I kind of did it there as a test, and I hung this just before I started filming, just to show that you can hang some stuff. Obviously you wouldn't have your backpack dragging along a tire, but I contemplated putting two somewhere up this way or even here, be able to carry some stuff. And then over here, of course, we have our Cope rifle, first aid kit, another kit there. So all this gear here is all stuff that I took out of this vehicle before filming. I had all this stuff in here, and I'll be showing you more about that. But I got backpacks, I got crates, I got a cooler, I got a fire extinguisher, another assault rifle, some backpacks, plenty of rope. And then one of the things I had to do was build, this was a broken trailer, so what I did was, that is just wood, and I mounted it underneath. I made a triangle, mounted it, I put an eye hook, and then the eye hook simply goes into the actual rest there, and you drop the chain in, and there you go. Like I said, it's just a piece of wood. I don't think I can get a shot underneath, but it's just mounted underneath. Yeah, I can't really get under there. So that works quite well. Now I was missing a tailgate, and I thought about just ordering one on eBay or something. But in the sake of liking to not spend money on stuff, I decided to go another way. So what I did was I took this crate here, and I have my two, sorry about that, I backed into something. I got my two Cope rifles here that you saw on the last one. Got them laying there. So I took this crate, which is you know, Michael's. They're usually just like, you know, light brown or whatever, and I got some equipment in there, some packs, gas can, sonar device. And what I did was, for issue of storage, the Jeep has these two holes, these two peg holes. So what I did was, just on the back, I added two pegs there. Now I was going to add two to the front so that when you took it off, it would balance just as a crate. But and I may add those, but right now it worked out fine. So what I do, so I take the crate and I lower it into the two holes, and it just sits in there. So basically it's a little bit of extra storage, plus it's a tailgate. That's why all this stuff was in the back, but it wouldn't fall out because this acts as a tailgate. And I was out actually the spray paint, so I had to match that up, but I'm okay with the way it worked out. So that worked out really well. It's a tailgate, or if I got a guy sitting back here, he's not going to fall out. He can lean up against it. Alright, so I got a camera mount here. Here's another little clever thing. So I got this rope, okay, and you know me and my garbage. So what you see here is just a hook I made. So it keeps the rope together, right? And then you can bend it. And all this is, see how I can unbend it, make it longer, make it shorter. This is just the, so if you go to Walmart or really anywhere that you get your coffee from, there's that black thing that you squeeze to keep it tight after you've unsealed it. And I save these all the time because I'm always using them for hooks around the house. So I just wrap the bottom around, form the hook, boom. So moving on from there, I got a couple things to show you on the trailer. So in the trailer you can see there's lots of rope. I got coils of wire for running cameras and stuff. And then I got these like kind of tiki torches for around the headquarters. Now I got two things to show you here, but first I'm going to swing over and show you the other equipment that all fits in here and that my guys use. So I'm going to set this here. Here's my two cope rifles, and then I also have a 40 millimeter less lethal tranquilizers, and also a shotgun with less lethal tranquilizers. And then moving over here, I have different poles and mounts for cameras around the perimeter. I got a bigger camera that mounts right there. I got a motion detector light, some lanterns. I got some chain in case we got to pull somebody out. I have this case that holds lots of equipment. I got walking sticks. I got bolt cutters, climbing devices. I got this really cool saw, little mini chainsaw, axes, tents, sleeping bags, rifles, cameras, the whole works. And they all, of course, and all this stuff fits, but for right now I'm just going to throw these into here, into what is my case. I showed you the bear with me on the camera work. I got this out of, so I showed you guys the Sigma 6 cases, right? And I have two different ones here. So this is a little bit bigger than that, and what this is one of my garbage containers. These contain pork chops. Got them from the store, I believe Aldi. And what I did was right here, I just put some twist tie things in there, and then boom, mark the top, G.I. Joe Adventure Team. And then if you take this container, it fits perfectly into the trailer. Now, when I first did that, I thought that's really cool. I love it. It's a perfect fit. But then I got thinking that what if I did something where I could have all like a bunch of stuff underneath and then maybe have something here. So I devised this. It's just a pallet, and right now I'm using it down in there just to hold these. But I made two of these, and what these can also do is if I want to put guns and stuff in there, I made them just long enough so they sit like that across the span here. And then if I don't have anything on there, I can have all the gear, different gear underneath there, and then this would rest on top. And of course I have some little like ropes that go over top of it and hook onto the edge. So there's two ways of transporting that depending on the vehicle or the equipment you need for that particular mission. For this one, I do like having this in there. But if you do have these up, if you have both of these up, you need them both to make it balanced. But it will fit two of these across next to each other. also perfectly fit. So that was another little clever thing I built there. And that is the gist of that. Right now I'm happy with the way it has turned out. I'm probably not going to do anything else with it. I might, oh, he's rolling. I lost my little, I had like chocks, wheel chocks. Anybody's familiar with wheel chocks for like airplanes or whatever, but man, this other stuff just is not working today. I'll have to hold it with the camera and get something heavier to block it. Give me a minute, fellas. There we go, that'll hold it. Alright, so sorry about that. I just had this little box in there that says Poplocks 4583 Special Task Force. That's Poplocks 4583. I just had that in there, but it's just a box. It was holding, and then all of a sudden when I touched it, it started to roll. So that is the gist of this vehicle. This is like kind of one of the main vehicles. It can go out alone, maybe with the four-wheeler. Now I still have two other vehicles I'm going to show coming up, and one of them is a tractor trailer with a flatbed on it, and the other one is a tracked vehicle, sort of a M113 convertible, and those are pretty much completely custom. I kind of built them. Well, the one I didn't build I found, and yeah, I guess I didn't build. I built the back of it, let's say. So I hope you guys like this one. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Had a lot of good comments in the last couple. And then we'll have those two vehicles. They're both really big. I don't know if I'll be able to shoot them in here. The track I can. I don't know about the four-wheeler, or not four-wheeler, but the semi-truck. But if not, we'll do it outside on a nice day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I love talking to you guys. And we'll also be doing one with the team, which you'll be able to see a lot of the different shirts and stuff. I just really like the way this turned out. I love the little thing here I did with the box, the crate on the back to give it that extra storage. I like the little rack I built. And like I said, I like the way that the pork chop container fits right in the back. And now that fits down. It's a little wobbly because I got that rope in there. But if there was nothing underneath, it would sit in there like almost. It would almost just be completely balanced, and because you can see how close it is to that edge and that edge, so it just drops right down. Me and my garbage builds. I don't know why. I just do them because I like it. So I hope you guys like this one. I'm trying to keep these short so as not to bore you. So I guess that's it. Till the next one. You guys have a good one, and we will see you soon on the next one.